Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 4. Yeah, episode 4 of the Questionable Podcast. I'm here with Mason. Mason, say hi.
What up?
And we are here to do the Fortnite Chapter 1 Seasons tier list. Now, this brings a lot of great memories to both Mason and I because this is where we started in Fortnite back in 2017. And then this is also like the chapter we played the most too, so we have a whole big memory about it. So at least I'm going to try to avoid any bias of the rose tinted glasses. I don't know about Mason, but we're gonna move on. And Mason, do you have anything to say about Fortnite Chapter One?
No, I think that it was the best game for its time, and then unfortunately they just kept doing different chapters after chapter, and now it's kind of just like,
Personally, I mean, I think that this chapter is the best chapter. It had,
hands.
hands down, it had the best content. Every season felt like something different is happening, and it doesn't feel like things are changing drastically.
Everything, yeah,
Yeah.
everything here was original. Like that's what I like, because if
Mm-hmm.
you look at every single fucking season or chapter now, it's all off of like a superhero or some pop culture
Something
thing,
good.
which is great and it's cool. But at the same time, like when OG came back, that was the most Fortnite I probably played in a long, long time, and I loved it
Mm.
because everything was back to basics and the original.
Yeah.
Like every skin was an original creation. Well, mostly an original creation.
Mm.
Omega Rock was predicted years ago.
Definitely. I mean, I feel the same way. I feel like that this chapter is definitely the most original of all the chapters because it feels like Mason was saying, how pop culture really basically made it into Fortnite. Like the memes, like oh, John Wick from Fortnite or Anakin Skywalker from Fortnite. Yeah, like all that stuff.
I will say the Reaper skin is 100% a rip on John Wick,
Oh, it
but at the
is. I
same,
mean, and then they came out with the John Wick.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's
So it
canon
kind
or
of balances
not.
out.
Well, starting off with chapter zero, not chapter zero, season zero, or you want to call it season one.
I think it's
Also,
season one.
before I guess we get into like the you know putting in places, I have also provided pictures. So this is the picture of season one Fortnite. Looking at this picture itself is simplistic, is beautiful. It's sure if you're looking at places from like Pleasant Park to Greasy Grove, there's nothing really there. However, but this is like it still is it's the map. It's really good. Um,
This, I think this
yeah,
just shows how late I hopped on the train because none of my landing spots are there.
really not wait really
No,
Moosey
like the
Meyer.
only place I actually, yeah, but like
Yeah.
Moisty and Greasy are like the only places I would land when I first started playing, and that's only whenever I was in a squad. If I was solos, I was landing Junk Junction or Haunted Hills.
We're gonna definitely get to those. That's gonna probably be peak for me.
Yeah.
Because like we got retail row, which is like we're basically this is a time where all the sluts would usually go either that or Salty Springs. Um,
Yeah.
you got like Dusty Depot. Even Dusty Depot is here.
Yeah.
We've never. It's like we haven't seen Dusty Depot in forever.
I think
Um,
that I'll say right now, Dusty Depot is a shit landing spot,
yeah,
but Factories was where it was at.
Flush Factory. That's the place.
Not
And
Flush Factory, OG Factories.
OG factories. Oh, like is it here?
It's right next to Dusty.
It's right next to. Oh yeah, like right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they move that in other seasons, like down to here somewhere, like three factories?
Yeah, that's Factories 2.0. It's
Mm-hmm.
where that was, I think, that and Loot Lake were my first landing spots.
Yeah, and but yeah, the Moisty Mire is such a great spot too. Um, it's
Terribly underrated.
I think it's definitely underrated for me. I'm giving this a solid B tier. Great start, very simplistic map, fun, casual. It doesn't feel like you need to understand the whole entire map to find a landing spot. You just choose and go.
Now, when we're talking about like which season was the best, are we talking like, what was implemented and like what was in it, or are we talking just map alone?
I think I mean, well, yeah, like maps probably a factor of it, but I also think probably like items at the time and just like
Yeah.
the meta, like where to go, what to do, best chances of winning, I guess, in some
I think
cases.
I would actually I'm gonna put this in C.
Putting it in C tier. Okay.
Like I think it was a great start. But the
Mm-hmm.
problem is everything was so bare bones. Like
Mm-hmm.
you
I
gotta
think
understand, like
yeah.
back then, like they only had med kits
Mm-hmm.
and shield potions.
Yeah,
That was your healing. You didn't get minis until I think like season 2 or 3.
I think so. Yeah, I think
The
like
traps were
yeah,
the traps were bare bones, and
yeah.
the loot pool, in my opinion, at that time was a great start. Like, but at the same time, the fucking pump action was just broken.
Yeah, the
Like
double
you could
pump
snipe with
definitely.
that bitch.
The double pump definitely is
I
something that
don't
has to
think
be addressed.
double pump. I don't think got fixed until season 3.
I think maybe beginning of season three, I want to say, or the middle of two, and then they brought it back for a little bit, and then it got turned off again.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely, double pump is something to address. It was so bad, especially in terms of beginning Fortnite, because you would just see people just go bop bop and dead.
yeah. Light ammo at that point was basically useless
Mm-hmm.
because the SMG was terrible and the pistol was hot dog shit.
Yeah.
The only guns you really needed were two pumps,
Mm-hmm.
an AR if you really wanted to, and a sniper if you really felt like getting frisky.
Yeah, it's so true. Definitely, I mean, like, thinking about like
And there was
honestly, like Fortnite's not the first battle royale to appear in this scenario. We got many other ones. We have H1Z1. We got PUBG. We have if you want to call it like battle royale, we have Minecraft, Hunger Games. Like
I did not play Minecraft or any of those battle
it,
royales, so I can't
it
really
definitely
talk about it.
it definitely Fortnite is in that area of Minecraft and stuff like this. Is like its audience is children. I mean, but definitely like it brought
I
up
mean,
an
yeah,
audience for many people too. Not at this time, but definitely it was starting to gain traction.
but I mean, also Fortnite started as a PvP mode and not a battle royale, so I think it's a great
Yeah.
start. I just don't think it's A tier. I think it's like C or D tier.
Yeah, like definitely with it becoming like from PvE to battle royale, really helped them out in the long run. Especially like we can see now,
Yeah.
like it's basically like the crossover of crossovers. You could say it's even a better crossover than Smash Brothers is because of how many things are in this game. Um,
I feel like
yeah,
not to get sidetracked, but I
you're
feel
good.
like Smash Bros does it way better than Fortnite because
Mm.
Fortnite is kind of just this oversaturated cesspool
Yeah,
where
it's
like
kind of
if
just like
anything
yeah,
gameable for over like 2 days, it's in Fortnite.
it's so true that definitely going up into the later like seasons, maybe we'll even get to talking about chapter 2 and 3. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely like a big factor. All
It had
right,
an entire season about goddamn Marvel superheroes, so
yeah. Hopping into the next one, do we have? Uh,
chapter
it
2.
says we have chapter before chapter 3 map. So we got this one right
Yeah.
here. So you
That's when
definitely,
the big update.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when they added Tilted and all
So
the other
that's
POIs.
that's basically like chapter 2. So it's before chapter. So like that's the map before chapter 3.
Yeah.
Um, so you can see they basically filled that left side here. Especially we got tilted towers, shifty shafts. You got these little areas here, the bridge. We have 3 factories, Snobby Shores. Then start adding up here, Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, Anarchy Acres.
Yeah, the
It,
map just feel
yeah,
looks more full, and here's the thing though, it looked full.
yeah.
In reality, everyone would just land at Tilted, fucking kill themselves, and there'd be like 25 people left
Is it?
in the lobby.
Yeah, definitely. This is like the part is like, oh, let's squat up and go to the tilted towers and like fight off like hordes of people. Because
Yeah,
like this is like the city, of the place. But uh,
yeah. It was
yeah, I think this is definitely one of the best maps. Being a standalone. Yeah, definitely like one of the best maps because it felt like there's a place for everyone. Like if you want to get kills and just go wreak havoc, go to Retail Row, go to Tilted Towers, go to Salty Springs, even like Dusty Depot, Tomato Town for that matter, or like even go to Pleasant Park, Greasy Grove. If you want to, actually get the win and just lay back with your friends and just hide and just be casual, there's Moisty Mire, there's Lonely Lodge, Wailing Woods, Junk Junction, Haunted Hills. If you want to like do a little bit of both, you can go Shifty Shafts, Loot Lake, Fatal Fields. Like it has something for everybody in this. Like for I don't know how I say how do I say it? Like there's something for every single player experience. Uh,
Yeah,
it's something
I
definitely
just think
like. Oh, sorry. You
this is definitely when you could see that
go.
things were starting to progress and they were getting more creative because
Mm-hmm.
they came out with more weapons. They came out with better items.
Mm-hmm.
This is when minis, bandages, like
Yeah, stuff like
this was
that.
definitely the kickstart towards seasons like 3 and 4 when I would say like Fortnite was at its best.
This is definitely also like when the big Fortnite craze is starting to hit too. Um,
Yeah, this is when
it's
a lot of people,
it,
I think because of you and Dylan, this is when I started playing towards like the
mm-hmm.
tail end.
Yeah, and this is also like the part where they never took out a named place. They just added more to it, and they just made the map bigger. Like if we look compared
Yeah,
to the original map, see then and they also like even looking from both of them too, like back to back. You can even see like they've colored in it a little better instead of just having it like this kind of bland green to like more
yeah.
fertile areas, and
I
they
still
added
believe
more
that Tomato
trees.
is just underrated. It's one
Tomato
of the
Town.
OG spots. Yeah, and they keep.
Tomato Town's amazing.
I was so mad when they brought it back for OG and they made it Tomato Temple instead of Tomato Town.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I was upset about that too. Yeah, I even forgot about the racetrack. The racetrack's down there. Like I didn't even realize that.
I
Um,
feel like the racetrack in Chapter 5 was way better.
oh, because like that's when they introduced like golf carts and stuff. Is that
Yeah,
the
like
season?
racetrack was kind of that place where you would rotate from after maybe like going to prison.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot Prison's a thing too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
prison was like
Prison is
that's what
such a
I
good
miss.
place too.
I'll straight up say it. I don't give two flying fucks about Moisty for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I just cared that they got rid of prison. Prison I thought was a great spot to land, and then you rotate into Moisty and pick off all the people that got the dog shit loot from Moisty.
If like think about it like this too, like how many like little areas that they have. Like you have the cargo, you have like the trailer park, you have prison. They're all next to named places. So like you can
Yeah,
be able to strategize with your friends. Be like, hey, if we go to three factories, let's just move into Flush. Or if we go into prison, move into Moisty Minor, collect some loot. If you
yeah. I
head
just that's
into
kind of something
yeah.
that Fortnite now is kind of forgotten. Where
Mm-hmm.
like if I land, like basically with Fortnite Chapter 5, like there are no like little unnamed locations that you can land at. You
Mm-hmm.
basically are like, I'm either landing in a POI or I'm
Mm-hmm.
landing in the middle of the fucking woods.
Yeah, I mean, like that's all that you can really do. But so putting in season two, I think for map, for items, especially with minis and bandies that you were talking about, even like the weapons at the time, I don't want to try to. I want to try to be at least as non-biased as possible, but I'm not really seeing like as much downsides. It just feels like this is what they're trying to do. It's a game for everyone. It's free. You can like you don't even have to buy the battle pass. You can just have fun with your friends and like no
Season 2 had,
yeah.
and still does have probably the most rare Battle Pass skins.
That's true. So
They
I
were,
think it's my first day for those reasons.
yeah, we're not doing any S tiers.
I didn't put an S here. I just put A B C D. So basically like the best. So A is
Yeah.
the best. But where would you put it?
Honestly, I think I might move it to. I'd put it in probably B tier.
Being very
Like
conservative.
the battle pass definitely made it better, and there are nothing but improvements. But like, I can, if I was told, what would you rather play, season two, or would you play season 4 or 5? I'd go to season 4 or 5 every single time.
Definitely, like when we get to there, that's where we're gonna pop off, especially because it's something that
Like
we
that's kind of my
all
thing.
know.
If I'm looking at it through like rose tint glasses or comparing it to like other seasons,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably almost every single season in chapter one would be A or S tier in my eyes.
Oh yeah, without a
But
doubt.
we're basically comparing the best of the best to each other. So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
difficult to really put them in a order that makes everyone happy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like with like all of, like the like maps, skins, just all these ideas. Like, I mean, this is kind of like where like this is like usually like 3 and 4 is sort of becoming the craze, especially when we get to 4, where like the big
This
drastic change happens, and then
Yeah.
that sets like a precedent for every single season after to have a big drastic change to the map.
Grant,
So,
I would say that season two definitely is like the Godfather. It put in
mm,
the blueprint to Fortnite's success for the
yeah,
next, dear Lord, it's getting up there. It's getting closer to 10 years.
well,
Just
yeah, it's close. Like
almost
what?
absolute dominance.
Like 3 more years later, it's gonna be 10 years.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
like literally, yeah, in 3 more years, it'll be 10 years. Like, I
Man,
cannot believe that.
that is insane. We are that old. Next we got the before season 4. Wait, whoops. Mind to,
AKA season three.
yeah, so we got season 3 here. You
Yeah.
can definitely see some major differences. Um, I mean, it looks the same, uh, but
It just looks more green.
yeah, it just looks more green. It's
They just add a bunch
definitely
of fucking trees on the map.
yeah, they just added trees. So there's not really a difference from the past season to this one. It just looks a little more lush, maybe just a little more
Season,
vibrant.
yeah, season three had the spaceman.
Yeah, yeah, I had that, and also had John Wick too, and they had
Yeah,
which is our person known as BM Man. BM
yeah.
standing for bad manners, especially so like at least to put into explanation because when we say BMing, it's like thirsting for us, but we just call it BMing because it's just bad manners to do that.
No, I think if they clicked on a Fortnite video, they probably know what BMing is.
I don't know. I'm at least keeping optimism if anyone else has seen this, but something
The
I've
optimism that someone has not played Fortnite or at least watched a ninja stream. I
it's true.
applaud you.
No, speaking of Ninja, I think this is
Yeah,
definitely where Ninja is starting to make the scene, right?
I
Here
think Ninja
or
was
the
on the.
one before,
I think he started playing Fortnite either in early season two,
or this one.
but I think he definitely started making a real big impact.
Yeah, and definitely this also kind of like at least nowadays leads into the debate which one created each other. Did Fortnite create Ninja or
Yeah,
did Ninja create Fortnite?
I'm more or less leaning on the Ninja created Fortnite thing because Ninja, granted, he still plays Fortnite, but he
Yeah,
was also a very well respected and well known
streamer beforehand.
esports. Yeah, like he had
Mm,
done world champion fucking Halo tournaments, H1Z1,
mm,
PUBG. Like I think that Ninja was definitely the big figurehead for Fortnite,
mm.
but like at the end of the day, Ninja didn't need Fortnite to be successful.
I
I
could say
think it
that to an
definitely helped.
extent. I think it really helped, especially because
I mean,
like
it gave him a big old platform, but I mean, obviously, whenever Fortnite started to decline, what did Ninja do? He just fucking moved on to a different fucking
yeah,
game.
it's just yeah, it was gone.
Yeah, he
That's why
just
like at
moved
least
on to do.
I'm in more the camp of Fortnite created Ninja, but also it's like Fortnite created a lot of popular people at this time. I
You
mean,
go back to like all of my favorite for or all my favorite content creators. basically like the entirety of the Vanoss crew,
Mm.
they just went to Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like I am Wildcat, basically I do work. Like all those guys were basically like, okay, GTA isn't working anymore. Gmod is kind of dead. I want to go play Fortnite, and some of them stuck with it and made almost like 3 years of content off of just Fortnite.
Yeah, and like think about like people like Mark Music, which is like a really a COD YouTuber, and he was moving more in that direction. Like he still did COD, but he recorded a couple of Fortnite games, and then think about one of the biggest Fortnite creators now, Ali A, that used to be a Call of Duty, uh, you know,
The fucking
channel.
Smith Plays went from zombies to Fortnite,
Yeah,
and
like
then when Fortnite changed and zombies didn't come back, he just his channel. I wouldn't say his channel died, but like he basically was like, "Yeah, I made 1 million subscribers and now I'm gonna retire."
But yeah, like just like talking about like all the many people that moved to Fortnite and then got like huge. Like I'm thinking people like FaZe Tifu. I'm thinking about TSM Myth, even the TSM clan in general.
Yeah,
FaZe Jarvis. Um,
before you got banned.
yeah, before he got banned. This is in the time before he got banned and made the crying video.
Yeah, this is we're getting a bit off
So,
topic, but yeah.
because he thought it was okay to cheat and make a video off of it. But
Uh,
beside the point,
moving on.
putting this in, what were you thinking? I'm thinking three. It's the same map. Nothing really's changed there. They just probably just like they just added skins. It's basically just continuing off of the good success. So I'm thinking probably top of B for me.
I'm
It,
putting it at.
where you putting it?
I'd honestly put this at A tier.
A. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I can agree with that.
Like I have such vivid memories of playing season three,
Mm.
and this was what I liked the most about Fortnite, season three and season four.
Mm-hmm.
It was Fortnite at its the at the perfect point where it was still simple and it wasn't too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like building was the most complicated thing, and this was before fucking turbo building fucking ruined Fortnite for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when no build came out, I was like, thank God, because I fucking hated the
Yes.
fact that after season four, like every time I shot at one person and I missed, they basically like turbo built to the fucking moon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm dead.
That's definitely the thing, like with Fortnite, especially going to the later seasons, that like kind of threw me off of Fortnite. And I swear, if someone
Yeah.
called me bad, I don't care. But
Oh no, I'm
it's
fucking
like
bad at
yeah, it's
building.
just like
I don't
yeah,
even
like
understand.
if you had to build to win, which I mean, like it's definitely something we haven't even talked about. It's a core concept of the game, which also separates it
Yeah.
from other battle
Like,
royales.
but
But
that's what I liked about using explosives was that like
yeah,
explosives limited building so much, and you always knew. Oh, here's the problem. I know I'm bad, but here's the thing. In zero build, I'm a fucking god most of the time.
yeah,
It just shows like I can work with the weapon pool and the loot pool, and I know what I'm good at. I know what I like. Blah 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 blah.
yeah,
But like these fucking sweaty teenagers would run out of mats, you realize they fucking suck because they can't hit the broadside of a barn. They
yeah.
literally turbo build, shove a shotgun in your face, and that's it.
Mm. And
And that's it.
definitely like I mean like building was like a it was kind of like revolutionary in the terms of like battle royale because like think about again all those battle royales at the time. Yeah, H1Z1,
Yeah,
PUBG. You know like you didn't have it, like something like that. They basically felt the same to each other. Like
yeah,
you basically just kill people and be the last one living. But like Fortnite
yeah,
is basically just like there's a way to prevent you from dying. You could be more strategic and build
yeah.
and get out of
But like
situations.
at that point, most of the time, like people, the most innovative thing during season three was sky basing.
Mm-hmm. Skybasing, yeah.
Like, but like this is what I liked about Fortnite was that building, and even though it sounds kind of counterintuitive, building was new and clunky.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, a lot of people would rather just build one wall to stop you from getting shot at than turbo build a two by or a four by four up into the sky and then just realize, oh shit, if he knocks us down, I'm dead.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's like the big thing where like you kind of had to like think on that on terms of like I can't just build a wall here. I can't just build a little ramp here because if he shoots that
Yeah.
out, my whole entire build's gone and I'm dead. So you kind of had to
Yeah.
like
Like
think about it. All right.
that's what I liked about early Fortnite was that
Yeah.
you you didn't have to build well to win.
Mm-hmm.
You still had to build, but you didn't need to like what I do. Every
Yeah.
time I get shot at now, I just panic build. I
Yeah.
build random ass shit.
And that's like all you like for people that are not good at building. That's like all you can do. Yeah. But
And granted, like the worst thing to do about during this time of Fortnite was play either a sweat,
mm,
which those were like 1 in a million
yeah, it's
because the game
annoying.
was so popular that there were like noobs left and right.
Mm,
Or if you enabled crossplay like we did when we were idiots,
mm.
and you basically just played against a lobby of PC sweats. Like,
I think if I don't get me wrong, I think this is also the time too where you can change your servers into like Brazil, and they'll be the easiest wins you can get on Fortnite.
yeah,
Those were good times too. Like you can basically just like if you're tired of playing people in your own area, you can just switch it to like Brazil, and then just actually win. So, um,
yeah,
moving on, we got the season 4 map, and this is where the big change happens. Uh,
goaded.
we got Dusty Divot and Lucky Landing. Yeah, Dusty Divot, Lucky Landing. Also, Risky Reels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
This
th-
was definitely my one of my favorite seasons. You even have the lighthouse.
oh yeah, too. You got the lighthouse. Definitely this is iconic. Is like people when they usually think about OG Fortnite, they're thinking about this, or they're like thinking about the next one after it, which
Yeah, they're
yeah,
either thinking about this or they're thinking about Chapter 5.
yeah. And this is also like what where the
Like
moon
this,
rocks came into.
yeah, this is when creativity really started to take a step up.
Mm-hmm. And this
Like the
also,
most,
whoops, sorry. This is also introduces the oh, what was it? The first live event, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
even
Uh,
though some people think season 3 had a live event, which
yeah.
fucking idiots.
Um, but yeah,
Like
like
I like this.
yeah.
This map really encouraged you to explore because there's so many hidden details everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, like
Like even towards the live event where every TV would like flash just a clock
mm-hmm.
and everyone was just speculating what it would be, and the people who actually looked around the map found the evil bunker with the missile.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I loved
Oh
it.
yeah, wasn't it like right here? You see my cursor? Like right here or right here?
Yeah, not where your cursor is now, where it was.
Oh, right
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
because
Um.
yeah, that's the evil bunker. Right below it is where Valhalla would be.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Looking at this map now, just seeing all the stuff. Like you can see that there's like little craters all around the map, which definitely that adds a lot of design, especially from this big divot. You can see like, there's like
Yeah,
little rocks appearing here. You still see like parts of the meteorite, which is super cool.
they they destroyed part of fucking
Uh,
prison for
yeah,
this
they
thing.
destroyed prison. Yeah, I remember how mad we were too from them destroying prison. Wait,
I'm just saying,
are
prison was
these?
underrated, and they fucking destroyed it, and I'm still pissed about it to this
Did they
day.
destroy a couple things in Tilted? Like, there's like a little hole here. They probably
Yeah,
they add
there
some
was a
things in
little.
Racy.
They destroyed one building in Tilted.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember the live event was that, or we all speculated like it was gonna be like they were throwing a missile into Tilted.
yeah. I remember everyone was
We never did get our
sad.
wish.
Um, then they added yeah again the moon rocks, which definitely is a new like way of playing. Especially like if you just wanted to quick build, you can just get a moon rock, jump up, and just start building around you. Super cool.
Yeah,
They added more like unnamed maps like the mansion, but is this the lighthouse here? I know. That's
yeah.
just that's players. Just pretend
I
that didn't
think they
happen.
added impulse nades in this season.
Yeah,
Was
they
that
did.
season
I
3?
think no, I think they did in this season because since the moon rocks were here, I want to say they did
Yeah.
because they well, like, you know, they used to. Was it the shockwave grenades in this one too, or is that later?
No, they didn't have the shockwave grenades until later.
Mm. I think impulses were here before. I want to say
I
I'm
don't
not quite
fucking know.
sure.
Probably just Google it.
Mm. But yeah, like I mean, like the only really change is Dusty Divot, which is still like pretty drastic because the depot's destroyed. Um, provide
And
more.
factories.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, yeah. The factories looks like got expanded on a little bit. Um, I think this is also the time where basically like if I was like Fortnite developers like putting getting in the mind of them, saying like, hey, we made this big huge event, everyone loved it. Now we gotta start upping the levels.
Huh?
Like we gotta start doing bigger things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean like this is kind of what Fortnite's known for now is for going above and beyond. So,
Yeah. I
um,
mean, this is between this and last season is when I probably grinded the most because I just wanted to get the goddamn Omega skin.
wait, is this also wait? This is not where Lonely Lodge came in, right? What, is that in like season before or two?
I don't know. You're the one with the map.
I don't know. I'm too lazy to go back. Oh yeah, no, Lonely Lodge was here before. Never mind. Um, but I mean like definitely like this is like definitely an iconic map, and I think the one after is more iconic. So for me, wait,
This is also when they added I think season 3 they added the minigun, but I think in season
yeah,
4 they added oh, what was it? Was it the Tommy gun?
I think they did add the Tommy gun in this one too.
Yeah, they added the Tommy gun and they added the heavy shotgun.
Hmm. So for me, I would say this season definitely is a big step. I'm gonna put it top of B. I'm gonna be a little conservative with my seasons. Um,
A tier.
A tier for you. Is it
A tier.
above three or?
Right? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's ahead of 3.
I mean, I think it's really good. It's just that I feel like the one after season five is gonna be more iconic for me because I'm thinking about like the battle pass
The
skins
season
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because well, this one had
This to
the
me was like
it had the Omega and it had the Octane. Is that what it's called?
Carbide.
Carbide. Yeah. What were we saying?
Like for me though, like I'm more critical of the later seasons because I felt like the later seasons were kind of starting to trip over their own shoelaces or get high on their own shit. Where, to be fair, like it was Fortnite, which could do no wrong until they completely fucked it, and we're
And
like,
then they could do
we're
wrong.
yeah. For me, like Fortnite kind of died in season 2 after season 2 of chapter 3, or
Mm.
not chapter 3, chapter. Because like, don't get me wrong, I thought that the map was getting stale, but like once it was kind of one of those things where like I didn't know how good I had it until they took it away. Because I hate every
So
other
true.
map.
After this,
Like, yeah. Well, I
uh,
hate every other map. After like OG for me was the best. I didn't mind Neo Tilted. I didn't
mm-hmm.
mind the well the gimmicky shit for season X kind of pissed me off. Where like I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't enjoy Greasy without dancing like a fucking taco, or I
Oh,
couldn't go to Retail Row without dancing or having to deal with zombies,
yeah, that's
or
the other
you
funny
go to
thing.
Tilted and you can't build.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
It was just it it just became more gimmicky after this.
I think for me probably the cutoff for Fortnite maps not being that good is probably between 7 and 8 for me personally, but it's something we'll talk about later. But
Yeah.
moving on
Anyway,
into which one? So yeah, season 5.
I would definitely say the best season if they didn't get rid of prison. If prison would have
Mhm.
stayed, this would hands down be
Yeah,
my favorite map of all time.
this is the big thing. They got rid of Moisty Mire and they put in Paradise Palms. Now, I would definitely agree with that, where it goes towards keeping the prison. I think that it would still be a great idea. It would still keep kind of like that idea of, hey, you can go to a no name place, then walk into a no name place and just wreak havoc.
Yeah.
But there's some
Like I
big,
think Paradise Palms
yeah.
is way better than Moisty. I'm not
I
disagreeing with
mean,
that at all.
yeah.
Moisty was not a great landing spot,
Mm.
but I felt like Prison was way better than the little like shanty town they had stuffed in the very back.
Oh yeah, I think definitely like Paradise Palms. It can't compete to Tilted, but it was a close second in terms of like city wide name places. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, that's the big change. They added trees to the Dusty Divot. They had a little bit of water, like a little like moon base, like at least like space base there.
Dusty
And
Divot's letting it all hang out there. Hasn't seen a man in a while.
yeah, they like, hide in the trees, and then someone shows up and we just destroy them. Then they added the Viking thing with the
I like
waterfall.
Viking Village.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like fall in love with it though. Like I felt like it was cool to like land at every once in a while, but like
Mm-hmm.
overall I felt like it was a bad landing
I
spot.
actually liked it because it had like the waterfall. We didn't have a waterfall at all in this place. I think it
Yeah,
was
but the
different.
waterfall didn't prevent you from falling to your death.
That was also annoying. You would still die. That is true. They also added
Like
lazy links, which also isn't this where they kind of started adding like sports equipment, like
yeah, that
the
this is
golf
when they
clubs and
had the
stuff.
whole like throw yeah, the whole throwables where you could
Mm-hmm.
use the golf balls and the basketball.
Yeah.
Like I didn't mind it. I
Mm-hmm.
just thought that it kind of
It
like
was fun.
I didn't think Lazy Links was a good spot, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, it was way better than Anarchy Acres because Anarchy Acres is just a copy and pasted fucking Fatal
Fatal
Fields.
Fields, yeah. I mean, it's so true. Like, it didn't really have that much of an identity.
Yeah,
It's just basically, hey, here's farm number two. But Lazy Links, like, I like because it kind of has like that country club aesthetic, and also which works to its advantage with especially adding the go karts
yeah.
into the season. Um,
I think shopping carts were way better and
Shopping carts
way
were
more
also
fun.
fun. Shopping carts were
Shopping
also
carts
really
were
fun. Those were the
shopping carts were
first
better
ones.
and more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
Definitely.
there's nothing more terrifying than walking around and just seeing a full squad in a golf cart run up on you.
Yeah, and then you just get decked like you drive by.
Yeah,
But yeah, really, this is a very solid map, especially because they
yeah,
added some things in. Definitely a little better. Like they basically fixed up the racetrack better to better fit for
yeah.
for the go kart season. So um, definitely if they were increasing the map, they needed better ways of transportation than just walking the whole time. I think that's something that they
This
definitely realized was a problem.
this is the best.
Oh yeah, like definitely.
Like, I don't think you and I really argue or really even have to debate too much about
No,
like this
like
is
this is
this is
peak.
peak.
This is also like this is where OG Fortnite came into. Like this is the map that they used, right?
Yeah, I will say I would have liked it if OG Fortnite would have been in like season 3 or 4. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why. I just found those maps to be just a map to
Mm-hmm.
be more enjoyable.
Yeah.
But
Um.
I'm not gonna argue. Like this
Mhm.
is top of A.
Yeah. Like even
And
like
if it's not
thinking.
top of A, there's something fucking wrong
Yeah.
with you.
Thinking of not even just the map. Also, that I think. Well, I'm looking at the picture. They added rifts too for more transportation around the map, which also like provides a lot more faster pace instead of a lot slower pace than it was in these past 4 seasons.
Yeah,
They added the drift skin, which was able to be upgraded. Like I don't want to say upgraded, but like you can
it
get
had
more
stages.
stages. They added like stages to the skin, so
Yeah.
like it was more worth our time to get it
And like
all.
tier 100 was a mega, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, Definitely for me, it's number one right now.
yeah,
It's so good.
it's number one.
It's so good. For you, it's number one.
Yeah, I mean, if we were comparing just maps, I think I would have put season 3 above.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not comparing maps. We're supposed to be looking at the whole damn thing. Which I know we're not really talking much about weapons,
Mm-hmm.
but like I honestly I can't complain too much, and I don't remember too much about which weapons were where.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just knew
I
in
can't
some
remember the weapons
seasons,
either.
yeah, I just know in some seasons like weapons were way more fucking annoying than others.
Mm-hmm.
Like basically in this season, if you had a tac shotgun, it was basically fucking worthless.
Oh yeah, that I mean that's kind of like where we were starting to go into that. Where like there's some specific weapons that are meta, and you kind of have to use to win the game.
Yeah,
Like,
like if you're using a tac shotgun, good fucking luck.
because you
I'm
can
pretty
just
sure this
get
is
one
also
hit.
when the death of the purple. Um, it was either this season or the season after where the death of the purple tac shotgun happened.
That's rough. Yeah, especially if you used to get that 7 headshot damage. So that's the seven
Yeah.
damage headshot. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I feel like
Anyway,
there's no like debate or competition to this one because it's just how overall good that the it had. So getting into
anyway,
the next one,
going on.
season 6. We
I
got
have beef with this
wait
season.
before season 6. Wait, isn't the one we just saw?
I
Season
have
5.
beef
Oh,
with season 6.
yes, indeed, season 6. Oh, I
Yeah, I
see
forgot to even
why. I
mention
remember
Kevin.
why now.
Yeah, I got beef.
All
Season
right, all
6.
right. Release your beef. Pause.
You
That's a big pause.
ruined the best POI.
Mm-hmm.
Just ruined it. You turned it into a fucking temple. Don't get me wrong. Tomato Temple has more loot,
Mm-hmm.
but like, come on, man. Tomato Town was iconic.
Mm-hmm. And like,
Where men became,
yeah.
that's where boys became
Yeah.
men.
Even looking at like the map too, like I think they're now just filling spots just to fill spots at this point. Like they turned
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Viking village into Viking village. You have Tomato Temple, which people are like, oh, like we have to add more to it. I don't know. Do you know what these little spots are? Are these like?
that was for Kevin.
Oh yeah, that's
That-
right. And then Kevin here in
That's
the
when
middle with
Kevin was
like, yeah,
rotating.
that's
And I
right.
honestly, I liked Kevin, but I felt like, again, it became
Hmm.
just annoying
Yeah.
because the thing is, like, Kevin wasn't in the same spot for the entire season. He was in different spots, so it would change the flow of the map for
Mm.
about like a week.
And also like you could die to him. It's not a big thing.
Yeah, fucking
And
Kevin.
like if you're in the middle of a fight and Kevin's sitting there right next to you, like you don't really got much movability. Which I mean,
Yeah,
that also like, increases your like way of like figuring out how to get out of a situation like that. But still, you know.
yeah.
But there's not really any much change here
There
besides
were a
the
lot
two
of
big ones.
annoying. I felt like this was a downgrade because there's so many like annoying glitches. Like this is when I didn't play a lot of this season. It
Mm-hmm.
was mainly because this is when the P90 and explosives were just fucking broken.
Mm-hmm.
SMGs, like you couldn't build.
Yeah.
You couldn't because every SMG melted everything.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you did somehow manage to get a wall up while they were reloading their P90, they would
Mm-hmm.
just throw a grenade and it would blow up and hit you through the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Like
Yeah.
explosives were fucking busted.
This is when the plunger came out too, right? The plunger nade.
Now, plungers came out in like season 4.
Yeah. So like, but, yeah, but they were still like here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like everything about this, like if you had an explosives and P90, that's
Mm-hmm.
all you really needed. Like
That is true.
shotguns were the pump was still fucking goaded,
Mm-hmm.
but like you just needed shotgun, you needed a shotgun, SMGs, and a rocket launcher, and maybe an AR if you really wanted to, and that's all you
Yeah.
needed to do to dominate.
That's true. Definitely. I can
It
agree
was
with all that.
fucking annoying. However, this did have one of the better battle passes in my idea. I
Mm-hmm.
love Dire.
Oh
I
yeah.
love the whole Halloween theme Calamity with her
Mm-hmm.
kitty jiggle physics that they fucking took out.
Yeah.
Like the
um.
fact that Dire is still one of my favorite tier 100 skins, but I don't have him because I didn't play much of this season.
This is when DJ Yonder came out. Your favorite.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
literally when my favorite character of all time came out.
Yeah. So definitely for me. Um. the map as a whole, I feel like it was basically just they gave more of what we wanted, but like they kind of just took away some of our nostalgia to add more things in, which I guess like you know. But I think I'm gonna
I
put
have a
it
lot.
first C tier.
Oh, I'm putting this in D. Fuck this season. Fuck this season. It pissed me off that much.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely agree with that. I mean, I think I put it in C because also like I had a good battle pass too, so you can't really blame it that much. But definitely, like, there's now filling
A
spots to
good
fill spots.
a good battle pass does not fix the glitches and the garbage that
Mm-hmm.
happen.
That's definitely a major problem.
This is definitely when I thought that they started to get high on their own shit and were just like, we're gonna leave the game broken for
Yeah.
like the majority of the season, and then
Mm-hmm.
we'll maybe tweak a little bit of it.
Yeah. Definitely.
This is
Moving.
definitely then when also like sweats were becoming really big.
Mm-hmm. Moving into the next one here, we got season 7. And oh well,
I
it didn't
hated
give
the
us
snow
the named
biome.
areas, but we can pretty much figure them out on our own. Um, but
I hated it.
definitely we got the snow area now.
I hated the snow biome. I'm just gonna get it off my chest. Planes were stupid.
Plains are
They were
stupid.
fun for like a week.
Yeah. Um,
They were fun for a week. You got
mhm.
rid of Greasy. Shifty was fucking
Yeah.
almost gone.
Yeah, so that
And
is that's my big gripe. You got rid of the not shifty, the Greasy Grove, one of the major
Greasy
places to ever exist on the map. You know.
Greasy's gone. Flush is gone. Polar
Yeah.
Peak was okay. I didn't really like landing there.
Um.
But that's because that this was also when the sword was a thing, and
Yeah,
the
the
sword
sword
was
was annoying. We can all agree on that.
it was so dumb. It
What
was so
was
dumb.
up here? What they removed a risky. They removed risky rails and put something else up here, like this
This is
cube.
when they put like the creative block up,
Oh,
where
I think
people
you.
would make their
Yeah.
own creations in creative mode, and they would just
Mm-hmm.
put them here. And I thought it
Yeah.
was stupid
I
because
think it's
like,
pretty
what was
stupid.
wrong with Risky? What
Mm-hmm.
was wrong with what was wrong with Risky? I liked Risky
I
except for
like
that
risky.
one challenge. Like that's the thing. They've
Yeah.
referenced Risky in almost every single map since,
Mm-hmm.
and then they fucking took out Risky and put a
Yeah.
block.
Like
You
risky is
kept
like.
Wailing Woods,
Yeah.
but you put a fucking block where Risky was.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think that's pretty ridiculous. Um. Well, like Polar
It's
Peak was
definitely a little
this
better.
one here, right? Where the sword was, and then they added two other areas here because they got rid of
Yeah,
Flush
Happy Hamlet.
Factory. So this wait, is this one? Yeah, this one's Happy Hamlet. Hamlet.
Yeah, Happy
And
Hamlet.
then they have. Do you remember the flight place was called?
Frosty Flights.
Frosty Flights. Yeah.
No one gave a shit about Happy Hamlet.
Mm.
Frosty Flights, you only went if you wanted a plane,
Yeah, and then
and
you just kill everyone.
everyone still landed Polar Peak or Shifty.
I
That
like.
was really it.
I like the concept of the snow area. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the like think about it at the time too. This is like during Christmas time.
I feel like if the snow area was gonna go
Mm.
anywhere, I honestly think it should have been in the north east side.
I could definitely agree with
Because
that
like
too. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like no one really landed Wailing. People
Hmm.
only landed Risky. I landed Tomato Temple because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
like no
you
one
get the
landed.
shifty shaft is mine. Yeah.
Yeah, like the
The shift.
shafts
The shaft.
was the best.
The shaft is the best map overall.
Like
100%.
basically all you did was add two shit POIs, take
Mm.
away Greasy Grove, put in Polar Peak, so everyone who landed at Greasy would just land at Polar, and you added a snowy map, and
Yeah.
that's kind of it for Christmas.
Yeah, that's really it. I know definitely like there's
Yeah,
also like gift stuff involved too with this season. Like they were able to like do like the free gifts. I mean that was a
yeah, this
nice
is when
touch.
Winterfest. Yeah,
I
I
like
don't
that.
know. I didn't like it. That's when
Yeah.
you got your fucking stupid pickaxe that you've been using since like,
Since the season.
dude, you literally been using the same fucking pickaxe
Listen,
for almost like
I
three,
like the
four
pick.
years.
I like the pickaxe. It is
It's
simplistic and
so
it's
fucking
cool.
dumb.
I like the simplicity of the
It's
pickaxe.
just an icicle.
That's what I like about it.
Then again, what am I expecting from the same guy who plays as fucking Marshmallow? What
True.
was I
Speaking
expecting?
of skins, this is also where what's the one skin? It's the one that appears on the picture here. I think that's also one of my favorite skins. I like that skin too. I use that skin.
Enforcer?
Yeah, the Enforcer. I like the skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Enforcer.
Um,
Um, I'm gonna
yeah.
be very mean with this map, but
For me, I'm putting it in D. Where are you putting it?
I'm putting it in. I think I'm gonna put it in D, but I'm gonna put it above season 6 because season 6 pissed me off. Season 6 made me so mad.
Yeah, like again, like this is like the decline. Like Fortnite's still big. Don't get
Yeah,
me wrong. At this time, it's still like one of the biggest games. It's just
yeah.
that like they're taking things out just to add things in instead of just
Yeah, like
adding things. And the I think
honestly though,
like
I'm not gonna gripe too much because this next season kind of made up for the shit that was season 6 and 7.
true. Um, but yeah, like I think this is also like a like people like I'm thinking about it like too in the terms of like other like corporations and other game developers at this time. Like what this is like now what like 2018.
Yeah, this is
Like
2018
is
getting
it
up there
2018?
towards 2019.
So like this is during the times of like Black Ops 4. This is during the time of like what other
This
games?
is when every game was copying Fortnite. So I
Mm-hmm.
think Fortnite had like this artificial pressure that they had to
Mm-hmm.
continue to create and improve,
Yeah.
even though they had caught lightning in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I would have played season 4, maybe even season 5, all day, every day for the
Mm-hmm.
rest of my life.
Oh yeah.
Then, and like, I would have played it happily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like definitely I
Like,
feel like not to cut you off, but like I feel like at least in this time, like in the seasons after 4, they feel like they had to keep doing something different. They had to keep amazing the
yeah,
audience, or else they won't
they felt
stay.
like, yeah, they felt like they had to keep innovating,
Mm-hmm.
even though, like, Fortnite created Blackout not because they wanted to, but because they
Yeah,
knew they had to compete with Fortnite. They had to
Fortnite.
compete
Yeah,
with the up and Battle Royale. Even
and
though I don't play Call of Duty for fucking Battle Royale, even though Warzone's now a thing. I play Call of Duty for the fucking zombies, and the multiplayer, and the campaign. That's
yeah,
it. I don't really give a shit about
and
Warzone.
they got rid of the campaign to add in no
Yeah,
battle
and I
royale.
think that the campaign would have been so much better than fucking Warzone. I played Warzone once. Noah fucking friendly fired and killed me both times, and I never touched it again.
And like, I mean, not to like get off on a little tangent here. Definitely, at least with the battle pass perspective, this is also a time where like when we were in a position of loot boxes becoming a problem. But then now we have this new system of a battle pass, which basically is all you have. It's like it is money you had to pay for, but you get cool items with it, so it's all right, right? And then it
I
leads
was
to
okay with
that, yeah.
yeah. Like Battle Pass is a way more fair system,
Mm-hmm.
but my issue is that like people try and put Battle Passes in their games now, thinking that they're Fortnite when Fortnite made it work because
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite's gameplay was already
Mm-hmm.
addicting as it was.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
definitely.
Fortnite's and I felt like Fortnite's battle passes were the most fair thing. You paid
Mm-hmm.
once, and then
Mm-hmm.
you had content, and you got stuff for the next
Mm-hmm.
3 to 4 months
Mm-hmm.
as long as you played the game.
Yeah, and
Versus Call of Duty, where there's just not enough content to justify a battle pass.
mm-hmm.
Like I feel like stuff like Call of Duty should have stuck with the whole DLC season, where you pay a $60 fee
Mm-hmm.
for a season
For
pass,
four
and then you get
DLCs.
yeah, and then you get 4 or 5 DLCs, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And two, like, I mean, my problem with battle passes is for the reason being like it depends on how you use it. Like with Fortnite, I don't say I'm okay with how they did because like if you weren't doing the challenges, you weren't getting the tiers. You know, you're like
No,
so you're kind of forced into doing the challenges, which is all right. Some of them were pretty easy, but like to get to the tier 100 skin before you lost it and couldn't be able to get it ever again, you had to do all those
yeah,
challenges.
yeah.
Like something compared to what now in 2024 Overwatch, basically it just replaced the leveling system, which I'm also not okay with because I liked leveling up in Overwatch. But just the leveling up in the battle pass is also just leveling up in general because like right now I'm like almost done with the battle pass just from playing the game. Like I'm literally just playing the
But I
game.
think I think ironically though, Fortnite were the ones who fixed the battle pass because like it is
Mm.
super fucking easy to level up in Fortnite
Oh,
now
without a doubt, yeah.
versus Like back in the day, it was a grind.
Like you had to be on the game 24/7, 7 days a week, to like get
Granted,
close to.
I think also to point out like the challenges weren't bad. Like the challenges rewarded you with a free secret skin quote.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like the challenges were kind of worth it because you were leveling up, but you
Mm-hmm.
were also working towards an unknown item.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Moving
uh,
on.
yeah, moving on to
Okay.
season. To actually
Eight.
discuss season 8.
All right, season
I
8. This is what we got. We got the
I
volcano.
also yeah this season I didn't mind the changes,
Yeah.
but again like what the fuck. You have ruined Tomato Temple, which already
Yeah.
puts you on my
It's
shit
gone.
list, and the snow biome is still here. Like
And
this is when
they kept the
Fortnite kind of got
box.
more. And yeah, you kept the fucking box.
He didn't even think about making creative right now.
Yeah, this is like I basically only landed in the northwest part. Like I landed Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, or Pleasant Park the
Yeah.
entire time I played this fucking game.
Yeah, for me, I'm like going shifty or no northwest. But
This season also had the worst tier 100 skin.
was it the just the pirate?
It was no, it should have been the pirate. If the pirate was tier 100, it would have been better. If they had
But
Lux.
oh, yeah, wait, really? Wasn't that the ninja?
No,
No, ninja
no, that's
was
hybrid. That would have also been a better tier 100 skin.
same. I don't know. Oh yeah,
No,
Lux.
Lux
They
was
had the the girl character. I
the
did
girl that
not.
danced.
I didn't like her styles or her other
No,
skins that she had for her, which is really stupid. Definitely
yeah.
stuff like Drift had much more better innovation with them.
If they would have put the pirate as tier 100, I would have been
That
okay.
would have been sick because obviously it goes into like the Ghost Pirate.
Yeah,
Um,
but then you get him tier 1, and I'm just like
mhm.
I don't really remember any skins except for maybe like hybrid that were better.
Yeah, like okay, so I'm
I know
iffy on the
exactly where I'm
names.
ranking this.
I'm iffy on the names, definitely up top. But we got the volcano. We got like our little like pirate area,
Lazy Lagoon,
Lazy Lagoon. So they got rid of no,
Lazy
like
Links.
they got rid of Lazy Lakes, but Lazy Lagoon. They put like the little Aztec temple thing over here.
I didn't
Um,
mind that. That was actually
I
kind
think
of cool.
I like it's not bad. I like it. It definitely like kind of goes into like the pirate aspect. It's just kind of there
The best
though.
part of the
Yeah.
season was when the volcano erupted and
Hmm.
fucking blew up half of Tilted.
That was cool. That was cool. And like to us, I haven't really been thinking much about the live events that we've been getting to create these sort of things. I think it's kind of like where this is kind of like where the start of this really happened. Is when the
Yeah,
volcano blew up Tilted. But yeah,
yeah.
no,
Like that's what I liked about Fortnite. If they changed the map 9 times out of 10, it was part of a live event where they
mm,
like showed a cutscene. Nowadays, it's like,
yeah,
oh, hey, this changed. Good luck.
this changed, huh? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely in the later seasons, especially in the later chapters, it's just like, hey,
Yeah.
this is too big of a change, too big of a jump. It's like when you're dating someone in the first week, and then the second week they propose.
I
We're
wouldn't know
like,
what that's like because I'm forever alone.
yeah, we can all agree on that one. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Anyway,
putting this in,
I
I'm gonna say the changes weren't bad. It's definitely not D for me, but I think it's probably right here for me, bottom of C.
yeah, I'm putting it at C below O.
Right
Or,
here.
yeah, below OG. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Flint knock was pretty redeeming,
I
but
like the yeah, the footnote actually was pretty good. I like that, especially for using it to kill people and to move around at the same time,
yeah,
which is very nice. But yeah, I like where they're going with all the stuff, all the ideas. I definitely think that Tier 100 was not really the greatest skin to grind for, but like
no,
obviously I got the battle pass. So I was like, I don't want to waste my money. I have to grind for this, you know.
yeah.
But
I
yeah,
now,
like
honestly, these last two ones I was actually pretty okay with. I thought they were
yeah,
fun.
yeah, these last two here are something else.
Oh
Uh,
shit, was season 8 when we got Peely too?
let's see. No, I think we had Peely way before. I want to say. I feel
Damn
like
it!
Peely
Now I'm
was
gonna look.
way
Uh,
before. All right, this is before season. This is season 9. So this is where the big change happened, especially with the monorail system. The what was it? The tube that you can like go through,
we
right?
got Peely in season 8.
8. Okay, yeah, this is this for yeah. It's still not changing my opinion on it. But Peely is dope. But yeah, this is the season 9 map, which is adds something different to Tilted. Now, is it the new thing?
Neo
Yeah,
tilted.
Neo Tilted. Is this where it starts?
Yeah.
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 Um, I mean,
I
definitely for
won't lie
me,
though.
this is like too big of a change.
Is it weird that I actually like really enjoyed the fact that there was a lot more mobility?
That's the only part that's redeeming for me. Also they got rid
But
of Retail Row. I just realized that too. They got rid of Retail
yeah, but they
Row.
put in Mega Mall.
I didn't like Mega Mall as much as Retail Row. That's like my rose
This,
tinted glasses coming out.
yeah. This is also when I you got the combat shotgun, my favorite shotgun, but it was the most newbie shotgun
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Is there
So
something
I
different
mean, I
up
won't
here?
lie.
Wait, did they get rid of
I'm a
Junk
little
Junction?
biased.
Oops, sorry.
Junk Junction?
Yeah,
No, it's still up there.
it's still alright. Like, it looks a little different, so I was like, did they get rid of it in this one?
No,
Okay,
still the same.
got it.
Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun during this season, but I
I
also played like a lot of solos during this season.
mm, for me, this is probably kind of like the end point, not the end point for me, but definitely this is kind of like the time where like Modern for 2019 was coming out. I was playing a lot more of that, and like it was like finally we're getting COD back. Instead of me wanting to die every single time playing this game, literally dying.
I, yeah, I actually
Um,
really enjoyed this season.
they added these little like jump pad things here all over the map,
Yeah.
which was kind of nice. They add something different to the volcano, like a like little like not factory, but like a little like research development
This is where
area.
they built the mecha. This is where they built the mech.
Oh yeah, and then the mech fought the what monster was it? Was it was kind of like Godzilla? Was it?
I don't know. It was a Godzilla ripoff,
Yeah, it
but
was Godzilla ripoff. But
anyway,
yeah,
I
like a
thought
lot
the
of stuff
live event
happened.
was cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed this season. This is also when they had the little like Fortnite bites where you
Oh
it
yeah.
was it was like an add-on to the weekly challenge. I thought that was fun,
Mm-hmm. And there's
even though I
definitely like
looked up every single one.
yeah. I would say that definitely the mobility upped the levels in this one. We still got the stupid box, so I mean it's like all right. But for me, I would probably put it. Mm, oh, I didn't even mention the skins. The skins are also good. Also, you got Old Jonesy too. That's also pretty
Yeah,
good.
you got Homeless Jonesy. You got.
I'm gonna put
I
it
thought
up.
the Tier 100 skin was good.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
put
honestly
yeah,
gonna.
because Tier 100 made it too because I like the different colors you can put on them and stuff like that. It's definitely
I'm
in my top level
putting.
skins.
Yeah, I'm putting it at A tier, but I'm putting it below season 2.
Below too. So yeah, the end. Yeah.
No, B.
Oh B. Oh my bad.
Yeah, I think I said A, so I might
Nah.
have fucked you.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. Is it like it's a pretty solid season, especially like with all the new stuff. I just didn't like the different changes, like with Neo Tilted and Mega Mall, and because I'm a sucker for those old names, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like Fortnite without Retail Row or Tilted and Pleasant and all those OG names just isn't really
it doesn't
Fortnite.
feel the same, you know. It's like having COD without zombies, or like I mean
Yeah, or it's
that's a
like
pretty
having
bad
zombies without
example.
the ray gun. I mean, imagine having zombies without the fucking ray gun or a pack-a-punch camo. God, what dipshit would make that kind of?
I don't know, crazy man. It's like something insane, you know. All right, now we have the 10th season.
I
This,
know I shit on this map earlier,
yeah,
but I won't lie. This, besides OG Fortnite and the
mm-hmm.
fact that we all, once we heard that this was going to be the last map, like we
Mm-hmm.
thought Fortnite was dying after this. So like
Yeah,
nostalgia was like, really pumping during this season. So
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to rank this very high.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
like, just this map kind of just like it brings something out with me, at least in terms of like this is the highest of the highs. Um,
Yeah, this map hit hard.
yeah, like it. I mean, I don't want to try to be emotional with this, like with this map, because it's definitely not my favorite. But it's just like this is kind of the last time we see all of our old, like the oldest places to come about are leaving
Yeah.
us. Like,
Like we got everything. We got everything we wanted, kind of.
yeah, like,
We got retail back, but with the gimmick of zombies. We got
mm-hmm,
greasy back, but with the gimmick of dancing tacos.
mm-hmm,
Got tilted back, but with the gimmick of no build.
mm-hmm.
I think there are a few more gimmicks, but I'm just or Moisty Mire. We
Yeah,
kind of got it back, but with like an overgrown paradise. And
um,
then we got factories back.
yeah. Definitely we have Dusty Depot here with the meteor, which the meteor was sitting
Yeah.
there frozen in time. Um, so like the only maps that were here from the beginning is we have Pleasant Park, we have Dusty Depot, Salty Springs, and Fatal Fields. These are the only four maps left of the grand scheme of things. All these maps are
Did you
brand
just
new.
leave out Junk Junction?
John Junction was that there all the way at the beginning?
Oh, I don't think it was there all the way at the
I'm
beginning.
talking about like the beginning like
No.
uh,
Then
yeah.
Pleasant and Salty were like the only two that really stood the test of time.
Yeah, like definitely they're like iconic maps. I forget like this is the death of the Godzilla character. Like the
Yeah,
rip off Godzilla.
that's the skull with the sword in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because and then
This map,
isn't that so that also caused the life event too, from what I remember. Like whereas like with the meteor like being frozen.
no, the live event that caused the map to change was the fact that they had the rockets land. I think they had it land on the meteor, and that caused it then to land in Loot Lake.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I
So,
remember now.
but
And
yeah,
they don't know what to do with this part of the map. At least with Viking Village, they make it a name place. They don't make it a name place. They make it a name place, and they don't make it a name place. Um,
uh,
but yeah, like,
I had as much as I shit on this map, I still had a lot of fun playing.
mm-hmm,
So
yeah,
kind of, I'm gonna let rose tinted glasses affect me. I would probably put this at the very bottom of A.
long way. I mean, there's also like another map we could talk about too. This is before the end event, so this is I don't think there's really much of a change. Well, I guess like there's here we bring back Greasy Grove.
Yeah.
There's nothing really much, but they also bring back Moisty Mire there a little bit too. Um, yeah, it's just yeah, it brings a lot of like emotion, especially because like I'm thinking about it in the terms of like this is it. This is like the map like that we all knew and love. Like after this, like it's gonna be changed entirely.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, yeah. So for me, I think I'm gonna. Oh, it's tough. They didn't really add anything different to the map.
They didn't
They
really add anything different to the map, even though they completely changed like half the POIs.
yeah, I'm gonna put it right here because I didn't really like the monorail system because people can just like jump you, so they got rid of those. So which that's kind of why I liked it.
Yeah.
So where are you putting it? You said bottom of A.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think bottom of A would be pretty safe.
I could
Because like
agree
I
with
would
that.
again, I'd rather play. I'd even probably argue maybe I'd put it above season 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just
Uh,
like it's how much time do we have going into this? Hey, we're at an hour and 9 minutes. I mean,
yeah, I
yeah.
want to eat.
Alright. I mean, yeah, like definitely it's like a journey going through. At least I'm happy I brought the maps too, so like we have more context for things. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely this is the best chapter, the first chapter, because it's like we grew up with, like, the more the map has changed, like the more we grew up with the map. That's kind of like why I really like it. But here it is. Here's my tier list. Here's Mason's. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Put in the comment section which one you want. It's your favorite, and see ya.
Yep. Thanks, man.
Yep. See ya, Mason.